everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my extended absence, unfortunately quite a few things came up. It was originally going to be a week off for my midterms, but I got a large homework load, I was nursing an egg-bound chicken, and I have also been raising another chick that was rehomed, who you will see in the credits of this video. My egg-bound chicken Ginny, who has been seen in many previous videos' credits, is unfortunately no longer with us. This video will be having a different format from many of my earlier videos for two reasons. First is that this is a part of the Challenge Accepted series. Second, I will be submitting this to my History of Korea and Japan professor as part of my creative project for class. So, Professor, welcome to my channel, and my 11 subscribers, welcome my professor. Since I have a few other things to cover being part of the Challenge Accepted series, as well as relating to the project and my channel name change, the intro will be a bit longer, but if you would prefer to skip right to the video, the timestamp is on the screen. This channel started as a spring break project to share my love of cooking with my cousins, and since it has become more than that, it seemed appropriate to change the name. My channel is now going to be called Cooking with Flayva. We also have my special Joy to You series featuring recipes from the 2019 edition of The Joy of Cooking, used with permission from the author. And lastly, we have my Challenge Accepted series, where I attempt a multitude of different recipes from other YouTubers and/or cultures that I am less familiar with the culinary traditions of, and then I adapt them to an assortment of different things from food allergies to limited access to ingredients. After all, access should not prevent people from enjoying these culinary traditions. For this video, we will be taking a crack at tempura, with the primary resource being How to Make Tempura at Home, done by Rie on the YouTube channel Tasty. Chicken tempura, also known as toriten, is a popular food mostly enjoyed in that region according to the article covering chicken tempura by the website justonecookbook.com, a site for easy Japanese recipes. The site also recommends serving it with karashi mustard ponzu sauce. From a recipe standpoint, however, I will be adapting Rie's recipe to this purpose. I will have also made some minor changes to the procedure from the source video that are specific to timing things to be served, which were not done in Rie's video. I do not believe it undermines the recipe, however. If you would like to see that video, or the Just One Cookbook video, I will link them in the credits. For those of you less familiar with the credits of my videos, I've traditionally included silly credits with pictures of my pets. This tradition was started when this was supposed to be a spring break project, but unfortunately I am running out of good pet pictures. So, to keep up as much as I can, when pictures are available, they will not just be pet pictures, but also some pictures submitted by the community of their attempts or adaptations of the recipes I do on this channel. These can be submitted on my Facebook or Instagram pages for consideration. Or if you choose to do a video, I would be happy to consider linking it on my Facebook or Instagram accounts if you link it to me. To help you find both these pages, I will link them in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started. To begin, start with the batter. Sift 1 cup of cake flour into a bowl and set aside. In another bowl, add in ice water. Like in Rie's video, don't put ice in the water as it creates a temperature difference around the ice. Then, add a cold egg and mix. I'm utilizing a technique Rie uses with 4 chopsticks rather than a whisk or spatula to avoid overmixing. Finally, add in the flour to the liquid and gently mix. It should be a bit clumpier like pancake batter. To prepare the shrimp, I made small cuts on each side of the shrimp to help prevent curling during the cooking process. For the vegetables, I started with covering carrots in flour and then dipping it into the prepared batter. The flour helps the batter stick to the smoother surface. I fried it at 340 degrees Fahrenheit for about 3 minutes. Cook time will vary based on the size and shape of your vegetables and meat, so keep an eye on it. Though this is not in the source video, I recommend taking the meats and vegetables out a little bit early. Given the varying cook times, take it out about 45 seconds early. Then, when you've done all your batches, you can turn up the temperature and do a second fry with the remaining time, so there is no sogginess in the earlier batches when you're plating the food, as well as giving it as much crispiness as possible. As you can see, I am using a cooling rack that allows excess oil to drip off without creating steam like a paper towel might. At the current temperature of 340 degrees Fahrenheit, I repeated this process with green beans, broccoli, and sliced potatoes. For the shrimp, I repeated the same flour and batter process as the vegetables, but I increased the temperature to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. When frying, you want to put in the prepared food gently, aiming away from you to avoid getting splashed. Also, put it in slowly to let the batter cook a bit before you let go, so there is less chance of it getting stuck to your frying tools. For an added measure, I gently shake the basket to avoid potential sticking. For crispier shrimp, I did a small drizzle of batter. However, if you are cooking for a large family as I am, you might want to consider skipping this step. While this may create a more dramatic presentation, you will have to clean the oil that much more to avoid burning batter affecting the taste. In larger batches, the added texture might just get broken off anyway. To make the chicken, keep the temperature the same as the shrimp. Off-screen, I have created small fillets that will easily fit in my fryer. To keep the cooking time closer to the shrimp, I have pounded them thin. The cooking time will vary with how thin you go. For food safety, pay close attention to this. For the final step, increase the temperature of your oil. I raised it about 10 degrees, but it may vary based on what you are frying. Double frying is a technique commonly used in French fries and Korean chicken, for example. This will bring everything up to temperature to serve and add some extra crunch. Serve with tempura dipping sauce, or a sauce of your choice, to your friends and family. If rice wine or soy is a problem in your family, the link to teriyaki Flayva sauce is included above. Having completed my second fry, my tempura turned out like this. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week when I cover my family's recipe for oven-fried chicken.